again.
Honey, this is Mr. Gregson.
Oh, Mr. Gregson, I can't tell you what a pleasure it is to meet you. Up until now, all I've met is your name. Oh, it's on our vacuum cleaner and our dishwasher, almost everything we own.
That's very flattering. I've been looking forward to meeting you. And your mother?
And Dora, I'd like you to meet Mr. Gregson.
How do you do?
How do you do, Mr. Gregson?
And may I say you look even more lovely in person than in your photograph.
Oh, not only may you say so, but you can repeat it as often as you wish. More coffee, Mr. Gregson?
No, thank you, my dear. I was just telling Darrin how much I admire his frank display of affection. Your picture on his desk.
Oh, I would never have been so egotistical as to have given it to him. He must have stolen it. Do you have your mother-in-law's picture on your desk, Mr. Tate? Oh, I can answer that. No.
I happen to be the kind of man that likes a clean desk. Perfectly clean. Clear head, clean desk.
Darrin can be so gallant. He was so complimentary to Mother tonight about her dinner dress.
And Dora has exquisite taste.
I'm sure your husband is just as complimentary to your mother, Mrs. Tate.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Darrin and I are exactly alike in that. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he picked it up from me. He sees my mother-in-law at our house so often. We're a very close family. You can drop in at our house anytime, and there she is. She practically lives with us.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Because when it comes to mothers-in-law, I can safely say that mine is really something else.
Oh, excuse me, dear. I was just crossing my legs. Excuse us. The light's better in the living room. I want to make sure I haven't broken the skin.
It's a wonder you didn't break my leg.
Will you stop with those thinly veiled insults about my mother?
I've got $1 million client in there, and you're carrying on about your mother.
I don't care. I will not listen to you insult my mother, even subtly.
Louise!
No, I'm not leaving. I wouldn't give you the satisfaction.
Excuse me.
Darrin, suppose I were to set you up in an advertising agency of your own.
What?
Turn my account over to you.
I appreciate it, Mr. Gregson, but it's out of the question. Larry here is the genius. I couldn't handle it. I'm just a routine workhorse.
Oh, I wouldn't say routine. He's a fine workhorse.
On the other hand, Mr. Gregson, my son-in-law does understand your image.
Right. He not only understands my image, he lives it. Darrin, think it over.
I already have thought it over. Larry is the brains. He's the greatest advertising man.
Right.
He is so modest.
Yes, and I admire that in a man, too. Darrin, you... Oh, my.
What's the matter, Mr. Gregson?
Oh, migraine.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, unpleasant scenes like this always bring it on. Trouble is, my medicine's at home. I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to leave. Good night, dear lady.
Until we meet again.
Yes. Yes.
Very clever. In no time at all, you took a $10 million account away from McMahon and Tate and opened your own agency.
Don't be silly. He was the one who suggested it. I didn't
You
say...
played up to his weakness.
Larry, may I remind you that you're the one who insisted on bringing him here tonight?
Ah, that's where you showed real cunning. Without me even suspecting it, you made me think the whole thing was my idea.
Everything's just fine now.
It is?
Yes, Louise is feeling much better.
We're leaving. Oh, and Louise, in this house, walk with your back to the wall if you don't want a knife in it.
Larry!
I'll explain what happened later. Come on. Come on.
What happened?
Where? Oh, yes. One more thing. Be sure and let us know where to forward your mail.
Are you sure you can deliver it today?
Oh, certainly.
Our neighbors will most likely be home, but In case they're not, you can leave it in their garage. There you are. I wonder if there's any way of wrapping something that big.
Certainly. Yes, I could have that delivered in a furniture carton.
Oh, thank you.
Are you going uptown by any chance?
Yes, I am. May I give you a lift?
Yes, I have to get up to my shop for a while.
Okay.
Mr. Stephens, I've just got to ask you something.
What is it?
Did you ever do any prize fighting?
Hazel Carter. How will I ever explain you to her?
I beg your pardon.
She has a very suspicious mind. If I tell her about the rocker, there goes the surprise.
Well, can't you just ask her not to say anything?
Are you kidding? Western Union takes from her. Maybe we can slip out.
No, now, why take a chance? I'll go make a phone call, and I'll meet you outside, okay?
Well, thanks. Hazel, what are you doing here?
Oh, hello, Darrin. Going to the antique show.
Ah.
Who's that?
Who's who?
That very attractive young lady you... Have you been stung by a bee? Oh, nothing. Who did you say she was?
A client of McMahon and Tate's, the firm I work for. What's the matter?
Your ears.
My ears? My ears? Oh, what's happened? Excuse me. I have to go. Something's come up.
It certainly has.
I mean, it's an emergency.
My ears are growing.
Oh, I'm right in the middle of baking a cake. Is there anything else?
Somebody put a spell on me.
Why are you always looking for someone to blame?
Huh? You don't think I'm responsible, do you?
Could be.
In 1 hour, I've got a meeting with Larry and a client who's hanging by a thread. I've been working on the presentation for 2 weeks. How can I go to the office looking like this?
Oh, you're not at the office?
No, I stopped somewhere on the way.
There's someone at the door. I have to go. Goodbye.
Sam? Sam?
Oh, hello, Hazel.
Hi, Samantha. The envelopes for the community chest drive.
Thank you, but I thought you were going to mail them.
Well, I decided to drive by and save the postage.
What?
How's Darrin?
Fine.
No, I mean his ears.
You saw them? Him?
Well, I ran into him at the Berkeley Hotel, and we started talking, and, well, suddenly they started to sort of bloom.
What were you and he talking about?
Well, he was with this person, and I asked him who this person was, and he told me, and his ears blew up.
Was it a man or a woman?
Who?
This person.
Oh, well, I really didn't notice.
Come on, Hazel.
Very well, Samantha. But remember, I didn't volunteer the information.
Sam? Sam, where are you?
Right here. What is it?
What is it? What do you think? Now I finally figured it out. Your mother put a spell on me this morning. Now where is the old hag?
Darrin, that is no way to refer to my mother.
I know, but I'm trying to be polite.
I have no idea where she is.
You're being awfully cool about this whole thing. Don't you realize the spot I'm in?
Oh, I realize it, but I'm not sure you do.
What?
Darrin, where did you go this morning?
I went to... I stopped in to see a client.
I can't believe my ears.
Yours? What about mine?